1851, beneath the dome of a Paris church. A heavy weight swings on a long wire, untouched, yet its path slowly turns across the floor. The crowd isn't watching the pendulum. They're watching the earth spin beneath it. By 1851, no scientist doubted that the earth turned. Copernicus and Newton had settled that 2 centuries earlier, and the heavens agreed. The stars wheeled overhead, the planet bulged at its equator. But every proof was written in the sky. Down here on the ground, everything turns together with the earth, so nothing gives the motion away. There was no simple experiment a person could stand beside and say, "There, that is the earth turning." So Foucault asked an audacious question. Could you make the earth's rotation visible, right here, on the floor, in real time, with no reference to the sky at all? His answer was a pendulum. Hang a heavy bob on a very long wire, from a pivot so free it favors no direction of swing. Then start it perfectly, with no push to either side. Foucault drew the bob aside with a cord, tied it off, and burned the thread. The weight eased into a clean, flat swing, back and forth in a single vertical plane. At the Panthéon, that wire ran 67 meters to a 28-kilogram brass bob. Now, why does that matter? Look at the only 2 forces on the bob: gravity, straight down, and the wire's pull, along the wire. Both of them lie inside the plane of the swing. Nothing pushes the bob sideways, out of that plane, so the swing has no way to steer itself. Left alone, the pendulum simply keeps its own plane, while the ground beneath it is quietly carried around by the turning earth. Here is the trick. Picture the pendulum at the North Pole. Its swing plane holds still against the stars, but the earth turns underneath it once a day. So to anyone standing on that floor, the swing line sweeps slowly all the way around the compass, a full circle in about a day. Move toward the equator, and less of that turning counts. Only the share of the Earth's spin about your local straight up. That share is the sine of your latitude, and at the equator, it falls to nothing, so the plane never drifts at all. Paris sits at about 49 degrees north. The sine of that is roughly 3/4, so there, the plane turns about 11 degrees every hour, completing a full circle in some 32 hours. Seen from above, the swing line creeps around, and a pointer on the bob knocks over a ring of markers, one by one. Untouched, the pendulum was drawing the rotation of the earth on the floor. For the first time, the earth's rotation was a local, mechanical fact, something you could watch with your own eyes, no telescope required. Crowds filled the Panthéon to see it. Within a year, Foucault built the gyroscope from the very same idea, and his pendulum became a lasting fixture of the science of rotating frames. That is the beauty of it. Foucault took a planetary motion, invisible, abstract, argued only from the sky, and staged it so plainly that anyone with eyes could trust it. No mathematics to follow, just a weight, a wire, and the patience to watch it turn. One swinging weight, and the whole world could watch itself spin. Beautiful experiments.